Yo people, what's up man? Scott the Life Artist back with another video. Big up frickin' Barry Long, bro. If you don't know about Barry Long, you're missing out, man. I just wanted to big him up tonight, man. Big up Barry Long, bro. He died a few years ago, but people, y'all must have forgot, man. Y'all must have forgot about B Long, bro. Bazza, man. Barry Long. Eckhart Tolle's teacher, bro. Eckhart Tolle, man. He's a great man. Read his book, New Earth. Great read, man. Great weed. Wizardry stuff in there. I remember that I was the fucking words, bro, on the page reflected back to me. So he gave me the grace of awakening. Eckhart, man. Listen up, Eckhart, man. Why aren't you bigging up Bazza, man? You should fucking at least make a video about him, man. Kai's dead. Pay your respects, bro. Pay your respects to the OG. Y'all must have forgot about old B Long, man. Shit, man. I don't know. Don't know how I feel about that, bro. Don't know how I feel, man, but I love you, man, but something tells me that ain't right, man. You gotta pay homage, man. You gotta pay homage to the OGs, man. You gotta pay homage to the OGs best you can. And Barry, man, is a great check out, man. But people who followed him, they keep following him, man, but a lot of people, you ain't ready for B Long, man. That's the thing, man. Maybe that's why Eckhart doesn't mention it. Because he believes people ain't ready, but screw that, man. If I was on the stage, I'd have to big up the greats, man. If y'all start forgetting about Tolle, nah, man. When people give you a gift, man, such a precious gift, like awakening or whatever, man, they bless you in a way. You don't forget that, man. You don't forget that. And yeah, man, B Long, frickin', yo, ain't ready for B Long, man. He speaks like a tremendous lion, man, straight from the heart. Cause ain't easy sometimes, fellas, ladies, beautiful ladies out there, ain't easy, man. This self, this awakening, oh, it can be grueling. It can be grueling. And you have to get past certain levels, man. There's levels to this game, bro. Levels. And B Long goes straight to the throat, man. Cutthroat, straight from the gut. So if you ain't getting honest about death, finances, survival, love, sex, these things, truth, and you're not willing to be a bit of a dragon, man, call out the obvious. Most people on this planet, they don't have dignity, man, because they compare. B Long reminded me, he reminds you, but you are the one, man. He called it the me. I call it the one, the I am, man. You are that. It has to be known. And you have to reduce the self, the corrupted Agent Smith, man, within, the Agent Smith within your body. It says, you can't do that, so you can't do that, you can't do that, you're limited. First conversation, man, I have to start with people for addressing these kind of issues, man, the real deep issues of life. Fear of this, fear of that. Denial. Mediocrity. If you're living in mediocrity, man, I'm sorry to say, but you're basically in hell. You are basically in hell, man. At least that was my experience. I had my first awakening when I was 21. Previously, it was a freaking shambles, man. It was a nightmare. It's a nightmare to not know you're the Lord. And that's what B Long speaks about, man. Barry Long, being the Lord. It's Barry, L-O-N-G, Long. Old earthy. Used to be part of a newspaper editor. Dude. Cranky. Real. Loving. That's Barry Long, man. Shout out Barry Long. But yeah, man. You gotta respect the OGs. But realize you're equal to them, man. You're equal to them. You are the one, man. But you have to get deep within, man. You have to face the dragon. And it can be scary, man. People don't speak about, someone says I suffer, man, there's not enough detail on this planet given, man. Do you know what you're gonna have to go through sometimes? And I hope you don't, and I hope my awakening will lead you to striving forward in a more effortless way. I hope that's my work, or at least a payoff, or an abundance overflow, or a gift to the world, is that you go through it slightly easier. Because for me, shit, man, to get where I am now, some nights were incredibly painful, man. Sometimes I suffered, but you want details, man. Like Asda. Imagine being an Asda empty crisp packet on the side of the road. It's been pissed on, rained on, and it's forgotten about. And it's so old, it's lost all its color and it's like a spider web. You'll have days and nights like that. You'll have days where you see stuff that will just leave you so sad because you know you're doing it to yourself. Because when I see, I don't want to be. But when I feel, I heal. And some of the things will come into your freaking mind. The fear on this planet is tremendous, but luckily love is winning, if you want to use that word. Overtaking, dominating. We live in a much better world from 50 years ago, 60 years, when there's world wars and shit, man. Yeah, the Ukraine, Israel stuff, that's terrible stuff. But compared to like Hiroshima, compared to World War One, the Somme, we're in a much better world. But you must still go through the trenches sometimes. And I would say the easiest way to get through there is to lighten up best you can, find a deep satire sense of humor and a cynical sense of humor. Turn the cynic into a humorful thing, but face the deepest truths within yourself. And humor is the poison drip to fear. Humor is a powerful, powerful tool. It took me years to master, years to learn, and I'm still learning. Still never master levels, but I didn't recognize it until much later on. I'm 36 now. It took me 15 years, man. 15 years to get here. And it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth to go through the journey. And like I said, I hope for you it's much shorter, man. But smoothest path, humor, humility. I don't mean make less, but just don't make yourself better or less. Just recognize some people are lost, obviously. Psychopaths out there, just people who never take a chance on themselves. Some people are quite lost, some are more awake, self-love, whatever word you want to use. But it doesn't really matter. Find humor in both sides. How ridiculous it is to be spiritual. Because God's a nobody, and yet God is everything. At the same time, some people are cunts, right? Some people are bastards. I can be a bastard. Some people are bitches. Some people are full-blown cowards. Don't be afraid of exploring your perceptions to find out who you are. Shine the light on yourself and be the dragon. Humor helps. Be outlandish. Be a goofball. Be willing to look the fool. That's a big part. Because we're not our egos, we're something beyond. And we're out of our heads laughing, creating, writing, dancing, joyfully having a good bang, whatever the fuck it is. Sprinting, riding a bike, going to the cinema, watching a great movie. When you're in the flow, you're out of your head. That's where the genius lies. That's where God lies. We're not the ego. Ego is just there to explore, experience. It's okay to be crafty, but try your best to just lighten up. Be your natural self. And humor and humility they go hand in hand, man. You learn to laugh at the big stuff, you laugh at the small stuff, you start to laugh at everything, you realize it's not all that serious, you chill out. You stop trying to rush ahead. And another one will be trust you, man. Trust you indefinitely. You are the one. You are the one. There's many forms of the one, but there's only one. And you are it. You are it. So trust yourself, trust your heart, because there's reason in rhyme. There's reason in rhyme. But your heart will take you on a rhythm where your mind may defend and protest against, but you need to do it anyway. And then the logical mind will catch up. If, like me, you'll get like a royal dignity, you get access to God, you can ask him questions and get intelligent answers. Yes, I've got an access to, you could call it higher intelligence, God. I believe everyone has it. It's the inner voice of sense. It's the inner voice of rich intelligence. It's the inner voice of all that is. The inner voice of infinity. And yet it's completely understanding of where you are in relation to the game you've chosen, which is being human. And human is chunky, human is clunky at times, human is limited for sure. But if you allow God in your life, trust you, make the connection, your mind will catch up. Your mind will catch up to your heart, and you'll start to just esteem that dignity, be that intelligence, and recognize the intelligence you're connecting to is you. Once again, there's only one, and it's you. But you gotta figure this out for yourself, man. You gotta figure this out for yourself. I can only reflect so much. Don't get me wrong, I love sharing these truths, but you gotta find that dignity for yourself. But trust, self-trust, trust the heart. If you want to go to a drink, but someone says it's not spiritual, but in your heart you want to do it, to go on a date, whatever, you do it, man. It's just a drink. The ego-ignorant mind forgets that death's coming. Death's coming, man. For the ego form, this tissue paper's gonna fall apart, man. It's gonna fall apart, bro. Doesn't matter if you live to 150. I hope I live to like 150, 120, 100, right? But I do looking to live to 200, whatever. That's cool, man. But still, 200, 150, 170, 60, like that, man. I can't believe I'm 30. My mind keeps telling me I'm 35. It's gonna say I'm 35. I can't believe I'm 35. Really can't believe I'm 35. And it went like that. Yeah, man. From my 20s to now? Fuck, man. Shit. And they say time speeds up as you get older, man. So I hope, freaking, I do live to 150 because things are moving at a pace. At a pace. But do you know what, man? Do you know what God told me? Through all the different fucking modulations, time is an illusion, man. And all we have is time, man. So don't measure yourself against time. Don't be lackful about time. You're going to be here as long as you need to be here, man. You're going to be here as long as you need to be here. So take your time. Enjoy your life, man. Enjoy your life. Make time your ally, man. It's not against you. It's not a race. It's not a race, man. It's not a race to get freaking enlightened. It's not a race to get this or that or whatever your modulated mind has come up with as the light. You know? It could be anything. But a realization of self-love in your body. Because that's all we're after, right? With external stuff. You want the career, you want the great woman, so you can feel more self-love. You can feel better about yourself. But you gotta get honest with the self, man, and going back to Barry Long, bro. The self can be wretched at times, man. Look around at some people, man. They can be wretched to themselves. To themselves, man. I'm gonna sit down. It's been a long evening, man. Oh. But some people are very wretched to themselves, man. And I would know from my experience. I've had days and nights where I've been full-blown evil to myself, man. And these are some of the Agent Smith programs we pick up, bruh. You should be kind to yourself. That's what God tells me. That's what my heart says. We'll be like babies, man. Just be pure love for ourselves first and foremost, man. It comes out. Then you share it with others. But you gotta watch out for the freaking Agent Smith programs, man. The psyops, bruh. hate to say it, but it's real. And yet, when you face it, it's not real, right? These negative beliefs, like, I don't know, racism. Maybe you picked up racism. I think this about, like, frickin' Asian people, Chinese people. People hate them. A kid grows up, meets a fucking Asian girl, meets an Asian best friend. Beliefs break like that. It's illusions, man. They're illusions. So always be gunning for God. Always recognize you're infinite, man. Eternal. God's infinite, eternal. Know that. And then rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. But humor, humility, and trust, man. Trust might be number one, if I'm honest. It might be number one. Trust what God means to you. Trust that you are the dragon. You are the one. And don't put anything else on a pedestal, man. I think that said, I don't know if it was said in the Bible, man. I will put no other God before me. Why can't that be true for you? The ecom of one, man, is all one. So when you recognize the oneness, humility is already built in. And I would say that, man, self-trust. You want to choose yourself. You want to wake up. Illuminate yourself, man. Take a chance on yourself. And then humility and humor. Definitely humility is just, it's built in. How can you get mad at yourself? And how can you feel unsafe around yourself? See, that's what the ecom of one is. That's what true humility is. And self-trust will take you there, man. Like, I remember when, because maybe I'm not really a big drinker. If anything, I like a little bit of the fucking herb now and again. But, when I was younger, when I was like maybe 25, I remember, should I have a glass of wine? And my mind, my sterile mind and its polarity would just be, this is bad, this is good. This is bad, this is good. And I didn't do it. And, maybe I would break that rule because I was young, just full of testosterone. And I'd do it, and then I'd feel guilt, shame. And it's not until recently I realized it's not a big deal, man. Grow up. You gotta grow up, man. You must grow up. You're stronger than you think. If you think your body is so weak, I can't handle a glass of wine, it's over, man. It's over. Damn, bruh. Come on, man. Where's your freaking ape man? Where's your primate? Where's your Tarzan, bruh? Come on, gentlemen. And ladies. Where's your prime freaking cave woman at, man? And here's the thing, man. When you grow in wisdom, you get better with these things. You get better with timing. You get better with freaking resourcing yourself. I know if I have a couple of drinks next morning, boom, I'm straight at the spa, man. Do a couple of laps, get in the steam. You get better. You drink more water. We live in a much healthier world, man. You get some freaking Huel down there. You get something, man. Take a multivitamin. You just get sharper. Order Uber Eats, healthy food to your door. But if you think you're that small, dude, unless you got some freaking fatal disease or you're allergic to freaking alcohol or weed or whatever, something, your head gets inflamed like a freaking bingo ball, then I understand, man. But I'm speaking to the 99%. Don't pay too much homage to the way people twist science so they can get everyone on their healthy boats so they don't feel so alone. Be more magical, man. Be a bit more loose with the old science. Use your own brain, man. Instead of these third-party freaking sheets that get passed down and then modulated in the news and enough people get on board. Come on. Shit, man. I remember back in the day, man. There was research in the States like apples give you cancer, bro. Come on, man. People stopped eating apples for a while. Because of what? One chump, man. Who probably was jealous he couldn't eat apples. Right? What other foolish buy-ins are we buying into? And I'm not saying don't honor doctors and stuff. They're awesome, man. We need them. All I'm saying is keep the other eye open. I think about the freaking Centaurians of the world, man. I was watching Chris Hemsworth with Theo Vaughn. They brought up the Centaurian map. Basically, all the people who live the longest on planet Earth. Okinawa, maybe some place in South America, a couple other places. I think a Cypriot island or an Italian island. But basically, all of these dudes and freaking dudettes were living so long. Main thing was family, man. Friends, having fun, playful. But these areas, they smoke cigarettes, they smoke they smoke guitars. They play guitar, smoke weed, drink their whiskey, drink their wine, have their olive oil, have their fish, laugh and joke on the beach. But they're more fulfilled, they're more living, more happy. It's a bit more of a magical life, eh? It's a bit more freaking Maui, Hawaiian shit. A bit more Aboriginal, maybe. A bit more tribal, man. There's a lot of power in the primal self. But you gotta get a bit ooga booga, man. You gotta get a bit ooga booga. And realize you're stronger than you think. And ooga booga is just, you're dauntless, man. Let's go. King Kong, let's go, man. But again, it's self-trust. Self-trust. Don't dismiss your wisdom, but have trust for yourself. And those primal needs, those fucking squirting needs that come out of you, know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about sex right now. Like, sex ain't that big of a deal, man. Don't make it a big deal if it's a big deal to you. It's not. It's how we were created, man. God gave us these things for pleasure and procreation. You can do both, man. You can do both. Anyway, I've rambled on. Barry Long, 100% recommend you check him out. He will help you face yourself, the Agent Smith inside, man. And guess what, man? You can make Agent Smith your mate. You don't destroy anything. Nothing gets destroyed, only added on. Don't think all these big spiritual teachers out there don't have massive egos, because your ego ain't gonna go away. Ain't gonna go away. It's a useful tool. Ain't gonna go away. But you can awaken out of it, out of the shell, and recognize it's one piece within a much bigger sphere that you are. And that is what life is about. Shit. So, there you go. Barry Long, check him out. Humility, humor, self-trust, man. But trust yourself, trust your adventure, what you want to do. Doesn't mean you have to rush. You don't have to rush. But that nervous system gets calmed when the heart takes over. Once again, for the heart is meant to lead, not the head. We're more heart than brain. Because that was one of the big things I had when I first woke up. Sunk down into my heart, man. And you realize when you're in your head, you're a madman. So Barry will help you face that. And yeah, I recommend Choose You. There's reason in the rhyme. And there's rhyme in reason as well. It's good to be logical, it's good to be efficient. But make sure your efficiency is rooted in simplicity. Don't overthink things. Don't go into your head. Sink down. Be real. Realize you're worked up. You're panicky. You got hysteria. And you're not thinking straight. Logical mind, the efficient mind, the data mind, the Smith mind maybe, the program, will cooperate with you when you calm down. But you must not give up on the adventure of yourself, the travel. You're a traveler through space, the explorer of the unknown, of life, of the universe. Again, you can go at your own pace, but you got to take a a risk, a chance on yourself to find out each day who you are. So, this has been a long one, but I love you guys very much. And I hope the journey with you guys is long. But only way I see that happening is you must line up. And you must have the humility to choose you, men. Find the God within, fellas, ladies, aliens, find the God within. Anyway, I'm going to call out now. Ta-ra.